Hi everybody, it's Pam with Silver and Sparkles, and I'm back with another 15-minute weekly craft challenge. So this is the one where I just basically use what's on my desk from my scrap bin, that kind of thing, and see what I can make in 15 minutes. It's not a planned out project, it's just kind of what comes to me, hopefully off the top of my head. So I hope you'll want to play along. If so, and you post on social media, use the hashtag weekly15 and I'll hopefully be able to see your creations and what you decided to make. So I did grab just out of my big scrap bin, so just randomly some papers. So there's little bitty pieces, and there's actually some pretty big full sheets from scrapbook paper and kits that I just hadn't used to the pages yet. So that's what we're going to do and see what I can come up with. Just this and what's within arm's reach on my desk. So here we go. Let's set the timer. Don't want to forget the timer. Okay, 15 minutes. Whoops, that was 5 minutes. We're not doing 5, we're doing 15. Okay, there we go. All right. I usually just start looking and seeing if there's anything that sort of speaks to me, and I'm thinking I'm going to start maybe with a big piece. Now this feels like it was printed on a little bit heavier duty cardstock than what I usually do, and I've had this piece. I think this one is from G Car, I believe, Happiness in Crafting. This looks like her paper. Okay, can't always remember, but I think so. I'm just randomly, I don't know, this isn't quite in half, but part of what I was thinking is maybe we would try to make a pile of pockets today. So let's see what I can come up with. I'm just going to fold this in half and bring this one over. I've done some pockets like this before. It's not quite, I don't know, like a tuxedo fold, but let's see what happens. So now I'm going to just angle these corners, and again, this will be hopefully like a good stash builder if you want to have some things that you can then tuck inside your journals. Let's see what happens. I'm not thrilled with the angle I got. Let's try that again. I could probably use a ruler and a pencil. There, that's a little bit better, and make that a little bit easier. Maybe the next one we make, we'll try that technique. But okay, so I want to have a pocket here, and then I want to have a tuck spot here. I think I like having the green on the other side. So when we glue this one together, we need to glue it along the bottom so that the tag we put inside doesn't slide through. And then I also need glue right there, a dot there, because I want to leave this open. So now the bottom is closed, and I made a little pocket right here, I hope. We'll see. Let's find a piece of paper. There you go. That fits in. And did I leave this open? Yes. And then we can make something that goes there. That's cute, right? All right. So I think decorating it and making a tag will definitely bring it to life. So let's see. How wide is our pocket? It is a little more than 3 inches. So I believe a tag that's, I don't know, not quite 3 inches, maybe 2 3/4 will fit. And I'm thinking this lovely lady here. So I'm just going to find a place to tear it. And then 1, 2, we're gonna have to chop her off about right here, maybe. And I'm using my ruler because my little trimmer is not big enough. Okay, do we want to, I kind of want her to tuck inside, so I'm going to make her just a touch shorter. Let's see what happens. Let's see if she fits. There we go. That's pretty. All right. And then a little tiny something something to go in here. Maybe like a little journaling card, and we'll make this look a little more interesting here. We're going to add some ink and find some other papers to give it a little more interest. We'll see what happens. I think if we change, maybe we'll turn this into a tag shape. Oh gosh, where is my, here it is. This is what I was looking for. I use this all the time to just make the top of my tags, and I've shown it to you guys before, but you cut one corner and then you flip your little template over and you cut this corner. And I just randomly snipped 4 corners off of that faux credit card. You could, again, use a tag if there's a particular tag you really like the top of, and make yourself a template. All right, I'm gonna pull out my little book of doodads, and let's add, like I said, something that might make this look a touch more interesting with some doodads. Put some little things on the tag, maybe a ribbon, and oh, that'll look okay. It's kind of different, weird, but the pattern, I mean, not the whale tag. The whale tag's not weird. I have a whale tag punch, but this one, of course, was already almost cut out, and it's smaller than my whale tag punch. But there you go. I was able to cut it out with my scissors. I was just thinking to have something to grab hold of this little pretend tag here I'm making. This is just going to be to tuck in that side pocket. Give it a little bit of interest, hopefully. So welcome, everybody. If you are returning viewer, thank you. I appreciate you guys so consistently watching my videos and hanging out with me. It's much appreciated. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope that you find something interesting and that you'll come back and for more. Yeah. If you haven't already, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment, all the things that tells YouTube we're having fun here at Silver and Sparkles. All right, I'm going to set this here. And again, you can decorate if you're going to make some little pockets like this. You know, you can really decorate a lot or a little. Sometimes it's fun to just fold a bunch of these and have them, like I said, and then you can decorate them based on the journal that you're going to use them in. But again, I think attaching this, let's find a journal, to a page, right, would be great. You could tuck it inside a pocket. You could attach it so that you have an additional tuck spots. Lots you could do with it. I'm not seeing a pocket in here's a pocket in this journal. See, it could slide right in like that. This is the one we did last week, I think. Those 2 pages. Or at least we did it recently in a 15-minute craft challenge video, you know, and more would fit in here. Okay, we have plenty of time. Let's make some, and depending on your size of paper, of course, you're going to end up with a different size pocket, right? So let's use this piece of paper. This is from one of my paper kits. Can't remember right now what I named it, right? But let's see if we can make one that's a little bit like shorter and wider. Short and wide. And we'll also see if we can be a little more methodical about the angles for you. All right, I'm gonna go like that. Okay, now let me get my ruler, and I'm gonna start at the crease line, and I'm just gonna draw a line And now I'm going to measure. I don't know if this is necessary, but we're at a little past 2 1/4. So I'm just going to make a mark right there that's approximately the same distance down. And I'm going to draw a line and we're going to cut it and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, snip off the corners. Like I said, this one we started off with a very different size piece of paper. Oh, that one's cute too. Look, it can go either way. A very different size piece of paper, and I made one that's kind of short and stubby, right? Okay. There we go, cuteness. So again, to close these, just put glue right along the bottom. And a dot of glue right on that little corner right there. Just to hold it, that's a really skinny pocket that I made. All right, so that means it's gonna need to be something super duper tiny to slide in here. Maybe like a tall skinny tag. I think right there is about the right height or length. And I'm thinking if I can find in my little book of doodads, maybe just like a little word or something. I like to do strips with words. Here we go. To take it in. All right. And my little ephemera folder that I just had out, I try to remind you guys, yeah, we made that one in a larger size one out of file folders. That one was made out of some scrapbook paper to make it a little bit different size. But there's a video on how to do that. So if you're interested, you know, go back and take a peek at that video, because it really does help keep a bunch of these little pieces in place. And I think to make this slide in a little bit easier, I'm going to just trim off that rough edge, make it just a tiny bit skinnier, and I think it's going to slide in and out of our pocket a little bit better. Yeah. Okay, so we have that. We're at 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Okay, so let's find something, maybe a butterfly to decorate the front. So I'm going to very quickly cut out a butterfly from this paper. This is another pretty scrapbook paper that I have or had. I'm down my last few little scraps of it. I can't remember what brand or the name of this one, but I do not like how I did that. So let's see if we can make that a little more interesting. It's always a challenge doing these, because it's like, is it better to do a little more detail in the fussy cut or leave it a little bit wider? You know, it's really hard. I don't know. I don't know. All right, maybe a torn piece of paper just to give some interest. And we'll hopefully have time to make a chunky, at least find a piece of paper that's going to fit in there cute, right? 15 minutes goes by super fast, doesn't it? Please let me know if you guys want me to continue with the 15-minute project. I think one time, maybe the last week's was, I was able to do a little folio. I can't remember the order that I do them in. I did that page spread. And I've gotten a nice response from you guys. I mean, you say you're enjoying it, so just you know, reconfirm that for me. Because I want to try. I can't always request, honor requests and things like that, but I try to listen to you guys and ask you what you think. And how about, yeah, we'll just at least have something to tuck inside. Oh, we still have a minute. We can make this look cute. I'm going to leave this one a little bit taller. And let's see. Yeah, it's too big for this. We will make it a tag shape 2 by snipping the corners. I was going to use my fancy tag punch, but it was too wide. And I don't want to cut the tag any skinnier because this is a wide pocket, right? I love that tulip right there. Spring flowers. We're going to have a big snowstorm here in Virginia today. So having some spring flowers is not a bad thing. Let's put a piece of ribbon on this one. Well, that's cute, but it doesn't match. All right, I am going to staple it on. All right, timer went off. How did we do? Let's see. This is what we made. We made 2 pockets that have 2 little tuck spots each, and the tags, the little pieces to go in them. I think we did pretty good. I hope you guys liked it. Please let me know. Again, comment, thumbs up, subscribe, all the things. Thank you guys. Until next time, have a great day.